Hi yogis, welcome to your super soldier flow. This is a great hip opening and side opening flow, and even if you don't get into the full expression of super soldier, it's okay. We're just going to work towards it and have fun doing so. Let's get started in our child's pose. Knees wide, hips coming to the heels, sink down, forehead to floor, walk the fingertips forward, creating a lot of length through the back here. Inhale deeply. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. One more big inhale. Sighing, exhale. And now closing the mouth, starting the Ujjayi breath if you wish. That slight constriction of the throat, it sounds as if you're fogging up sunglasses. Feel free to set an intention in your practice today, or just connect body and breath. Good. On your inhale, slowly rise to all fours. We're going to stay on those knees, those shins. Let the knees remain wide here. Walk the hands back just about a hand's length. Inhale, the right arm lifts. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under left, right ear to the floor. Left hand can walk forward, tent up under those fingertips. And then pull the left shoulder back. Press down into the right shoulder so that you can open up and twist a little deeper here, twisting from the navel. So maybe a slight sensation of pulling the right hip back to the right so those hips stay square. One more breath. Then walk your left hand back. Stay here. Extend the left leg behind you. And then lift the left leg, rotate it out to the left, and see if you can place it right behind your right hand. Good. Inhale. Press into your right hand. Lift the right arm up high. Good. And then we're slowly going to lower the hips down, sweep the left arm up to meet right, and reach up and over to the left. Gate pose. Parigasana. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale through center. Exhale, sweep down your arms to the right as you lower the hips. Then to center, to left, lift the hips. Again, exhale, sweep to the right, lower hips, center. Exhale to the left and up. One more time to the right, center, left, up. And then reach up and over to the right for our supported gate pose. Lengthening through the side body, left arm reaching overhead, bicep near the ear. One more breath. Then rotate the left hand to the mat. Turn the right shin inward so you're coming into pigeon pose here. The right knee is forward, left leg is extended behind you, nice and long through the spine. Tent up onto the fingertips, find a little back bend here, even a little lifting of the groin. So engaging the legs so you can find that groin lift. And then slowly fold. I want you to round up like you're coming through cat pose. And then let's round it down, arching through the spine. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, arching down. Stay here, 2 breaths. Walk the hands back. Let the weight sink onto the right hip as you circle the left leg around to the side, left foot stepping outside right knee, and then twist to the left, hooking your right elbow outside the left knee. One more breath. Untwist the torso. Let your left leg rise and scoot it out to the left. Keep the right knee and where it is, maybe just slide a little more so you find a deeper V shape. Left hand to right thigh, right arm up, bicep near the ear. Reach up and over for those left toes. You may not reach them. That's okay. We're going to go progressively here. I want you to think up and out of the waistline and then over. Up and out, then over. Up and out, then over. Each breath finding more length, more space. And maybe someday you connect with the toes. One more breath. Inhale brings you up. Bring your hands to the back of the mat, quarter turn here, and then extend the right leg up and back so you're in downward facing dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle it out, bring right knee next to left, then open it out to the side, point it back. Bring right knee next to left, open to the side, point it back. One more time. Right next to left, up, point it back. Good. Now extend the right leg high. Close off those hips so they're square, knee to nose. Step the right hand in between, right foot in between the hands, lower the left knee down. Inhale, lift up through a low lunge. Keep those hips pressing forward. Right knee can go past the ankle. That's acceptable. Untuck the left toes. Interlace the hands, but release index fingers. Wrap the ribs in here and engage the glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, we lift up, bring the hips back, hands come down to frame the right leg, half splits, flex the right foot towards your face. You can lower the hips to the left heel. Breathe. Walk your hands forward. Find a flat back as you fold over the right leg. One more breath. Good. Slowly lift up into your low lunge. Walk the right hand inside the right foot and just step the right knee back so you're back in that tabletop position. Make it a little wider. Inhale the left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under right. Left ear to the mat. Start to crawl the right hand forward, tent up onto the fingertips. Pull the right shoulder back behind you. Press into the left shoulder. Twist from the navel, maybe slightly pulling the left hip back to the wall behind you so that you're not shifting the weight in the hips, rather you're twisting from your navel. One more breath. Good. Walk the right hand back. Stay here. Press into the right hand. Extend the right leg behind you and then circle it to the right. So it steps right behind or outside of that left hand. Breathe. Then slowly press into the left hand, left arm up, reach the right arm up with it. Good. Now we're going to take those circles. So left arms come down to the left circle, to the right and up. Down to the left, hips come down. Arms to the right, lift up. One more time, down to the left and up on the right. Stay here. Reach up and over to the right for your gate pose. Hips pressing forward. Side body long, left bicep near your left ear. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale, left hand down to the side of your body and right arm up and over, bicep near the ear, reaching the arm overhead. One more breath. Right hand comes down near left, and we turn that left shin inward. We're taking a quarter turn here, coming into our pigeon pose. Slide the right leg back. Stay upright on those fingertips. A little bit of a lifting of the groin, a little back bend sensation. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go down with that extended spine, and then round up with a flexed spine. Let's arch it down. Round it up. One more time, arch it down, round it up, arch it down. Take 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, And exhale. Walk your hands back. Lift the torso up. The left hip comes down to the mat, and we circle the right leg out to the right. In front of us, step the right foot outside the left knee. Make sure that right hip grounds down as you twist to the right, right hand behind you, left elbow outside the right knee. One more breath. Untwist torso only, and then lift the right leg, extend it out to the right. Keep left heel in at your groin, but just move the knee a little bit out to the side so you're a little wider in that V-like shape. Right hand to the left leg, left arm up, bicep near the ear. Reach up, lifting out of the waistline and over to the right. Again, inhale up. Exhale, deepen. Inhale up and out. And deepen. Up and out. Deepen. Another one. Maybe someday connecting with those toes. Left shoulder pulling back, maybe looking up at the ceiling. One more breath. Good. Slowly lift. Hands come to the front of the mat. Taking a quarter turn here, tuck the right toes under, left leg lifts up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, and let's take those circles. So the knee comes down, left knee next to right knee, then point it out to the side, then up. Left knee next to right, out to the side and up. Left knee next to right, out to the side and up. Hold, extend the leg. Now square off the hips. Inhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot in between the hands. Lower the right knee down, untuck the right toes. Lift up, keep pressing those hips forward. Wrap the ribs in though. Reach the arms up, interlace, release index finger. Let the knee go past the ankle. Let the hips sink towards the floor. Inhale brings you up. Hands come down to frame the left leg. Left foot flexes towards your face, and let the hips sink down onto the right heel with the right toes untucked. Crawl the hands forward. Have a long, flat back here. Half splits. Variation. One more breath. Inhale, lifts the hip. Bend the left knee. Walk left hand inside, and then circle the left leg back, landing on the knee so you're back in your tabletop position. Tuck the toes. Pull the navel in, slight rounding through the shoulders only, and now hover those kneecaps up for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out, bend one knee at a time. Press the chest back towards the thighs. Can you connect the tummy to the thigh of the bent leg? Let the head be heavy. Then bend both knees. Bring the tummy towards the thighs. Keep the torso just where it is, and then start to reach those heels down to the floor for your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, roll forward to plank, rounding through the shoulders, and then let's move the shoulders past the wrists slightly. Here you can take knees, chest, chin down, or chaturanga, bending the elbows, pulling them in towards your sides, looking at the top of the mat. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up high onto those tippy toes. Look forward in between the hands. Slowly walk to the top of the mat, perhaps keeping legs straight, perhaps not. Forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Long flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand into our mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment. Ground yourself. Connect to the breath. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, chair pose. Lift the right leg and wrap it over the left. And then we're going to wrap the right arm under left, crossing at the elbows. Maybe a self-hug here, or perhaps wrapping also at the wrists. Sink down nice and low. Hold the belly in. Maybe connect elbows to knee. Inhale, rise, unwinding the arms, lifting the right leg, right knee towards you, and then extending the right leg behind you for warrior three. Arms come by your sides, flying back. Warrior two, step the right foot to the back of the mat, cartwheel the arms open to a T, right heel spins down. Reverse the warrior, flip the left palm, reach up near the ear, right arm can come down, maybe hover just above that right leg, perhaps turn upward. If you want a little more, both arms reach towards the back of the room. Skandasana, bring hands to heart. Turn the right knee outward as you lower down towards the back of the mat, flexing the left foot towards your face. Breathe. The right elbow can tuck inside of the right knee and give it a little juice to press it away from you. Try to stay tall with a flat back here. Good. Lower the hips down to the floor. Left hand to right ankle, right arm up and over. Think out of that waistline and again, reaching over for the left toes. Pull the right shoulder back. Maybe look up at the ceiling. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring your hands to heart again. Can you shift your weight forward? You can use your hands here to do so. And then we're going to come into our wide leg forward fold. So either with hands down or with hands at heart, spike through that right foot, turn the toes forward, and fold over, grabbing behind the ankles, pulling the crown of the head to the floor. And remember, you can adjust as necessary here. Walk your hands out in front of you. Tent up onto those fingertips. Keep the left hand where it is. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Twist from the hips only. Sorry, from the navel only. Make sure those hips are not sinking to one side. Right arm can wrap around the low back. Good. One more breath. Bend into the right knee. Now take a quarter turn to the back of the mat, walking your hand with you. So you're in a revolved crescent lunge. Let the right hand pull up on that left hip crease. So you're twisting from your navel and not just letting the left hip dip down. Breathe and look up towards the ceiling. Good. Slowly unwind, bring both hands to the mat. Lower the left knee down, pull back into your half splits. And this time, if you would like, slide all the way out into your full splits. Remember, you can do this with hands on blocks. You can adjust. You don't have to be quite so deep. Full is whatever full is in your body. One more breath. Slowly pull back into our half splits. If you're in full, walk the right hand inside the right leg. Sweep the right leg around and back, coming into your tabletop. Round through the shoulders, pull the belly in, tuck the toes, hover the kneecaps up for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift up and back. Time to walk it out again if you would like. Then bend both knees, bring tummy to thighs, keep the torso where it is, head is heavy, reach the heels towards the floor. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Round through those shoulders, shoulders go slightly past the wrists, either knees, chin, then chest, or chaturanga, elbows coming in towards the side body. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Look forward between your hands. Lift up high into those tippy toes. Slowly step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Half lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise with a flat back, coming up to mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Take a moment. Ground yourself. Reconnect with your breath, with your intention, with your body. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, chair pose. Shift the weight to the right leg. Left leg lifts up and crosses over. Then let's go left arm under right. Either self-hug for tight shoulders or maybe wrap at those wrists. Sink down, pull navel to spine. Maybe someday bringing the elbows to touch the knee. Start to unwind the arms, spike through that right heel, lift up left knee to chest, then fly the arms down by your sides as you extend the left leg behind you, warrior three. Hips are square. Slowly step into warrior two. Left foot to the back of the mat, cartwheel the arms open, spin the left heel down, gaze over right fingertips. And then reverse your warrior, flip the right palm, and then lift it up, bicep near ear. Left hand can hover over that left leg, or maybe turn it upward and reach both arms to the back of the mat, which previously was the front of the mat. Then hands come to heart, turning into Skandasana. Left knee turns outward. The foot slightly rotates. Sink down to that left hip. Left elbow inside the knee. Let it press it away. Nice and tall through that spine. You can be as low or as high here as feels right for your body. Then the hips come all the way down. Right hand to left ankle. Left arm up. Bicep near ear, reach up and out of the waistline and over to the right. Maybe someday connecting with those toes, pulling the left shoulder back as you look up at the ceiling. One more breath. Release the foot, come up. Lean forward. Hands can help you here. You can frame the right leg as you press up, or you can do hands to heart, press up, then wide leg fold. Turn the toes forward, fold in between them, grab behind the ankles, crown of the head towards the floor. Slowly walk the hands forward, tent up onto the fingertips here. Right hand stays where it is, left arm to the sky. Twisting from the navel, not the hips. Wrap the left arm around the low back. Grab onto that right hip crease. Bend into the left knee, and we're going to take a quarter turn to the left, bringing our right hand with us. It's coming into our revolved crescent lunge. So the left arm is around the low back, and let it pull that right hip up. So you're twisting from the navel, and not because you're dipping the right hip down. Slowly unwind, left hand to the floor, right knee comes down. Half splits. Pull the hips back, left foot flexes towards your face, and you can stay here or you can slide it all the way out to your fullest expression of this pose. Then slowly pull back into half splits. If you've been pulled out, you can fix your mat. And bring the left hand inside the left leg. Left leg lifts up, circles back. We're in tabletop position. Tuck the toes, round slightly through the shoulders, navel in, and hover those knees up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, settle into your down dog. Inhale, the right leg high. Knee to nose, connect. Step the foot in between the hands. Crawl your hands forward. Come into standing splits. So lean, drag the left foot in, fold over the right leg. You can keep it bent as you lift the left leg up. You can keep it bent, micro bent. Try to bring your torso closer to your right leg. That is going to help you in your super soldier later. It's also just good in your standing splits. Maybe one hand around the ankle. Maybe the other hand. One more breath. Walk the hands out in front of you. Look forward. Bring left knee next to right as you bend into both knees. Good. And then left knee behind right. Shiva squat, hands to heart center. Lift the torso. or hands can remain grounded. Slowly rise, come into eagle leg chair. Left knee now rotates up and around and crosses over right. Good. I want you to step forward onto your left foot and let the right leg lift behind you for warrior three. Then slowly step to the back of the mat, crescent lunge. Inhale those arms high. Exhale, quarter turn to the right, turn your toes with you, arms go wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to fold. Good. Grab behind those ankles. Bring your hands out in front of you. Heel toe your feet a little closer together. Good. Now bend your knees. I want you to start to lift the right heel only. With the right hand, start to walk it back and cup the right ankle. And then tuck your right shoulder under the right knee. Now let that heel come back down and just continue to cup the ankle. Shift the weight to the right and extend your left arm out to the left, tenting up onto those fingertips. Really strong here with a little hasta, bandha, a little hand lock here. A lot of length and strength. Now point the left toes, lift the left heel. Start to circle the left leg back. Stay grounded in the right leg. The weight is on the right. Lift the left knee. Bend the knee. Heel to glute. Now with that right hand, we're going to let go of cupping the right ankle. Reach up. Grab the inside of the left foot. And now start pointing the left knee outward like we did in those circles. Then upward. And we're going to try to stack left knee over right. Lots of side body length here. Find this length on the left side. We're trying to stack everything on the right side. One more breath. Slowly begin to release, bending the left knee, walking the hands out in front of you, left foot down, fold, half lift, inhale. Stay here, micro bend the knees, quarter turn to the front of the mat for pyramid pose. Good, breathe here. Right toes are turned out at a diagonal. Left toes point forward. Walk the hands out in front of you. Pull the left hip crease back. Now walk the hands back. Tent onto the fingertips. Pull the navel in. Slight rounding through the shoulders here. So you can shift that weight by pulling the left hip back. Now we're going to take our twist. Left arm to the sky. One more breath. And then left hand down. Lift up onto your tippy toes, both feet. Option to bend the knees as you do this. We're going to sweep the left leg up and back for three-legged dog. Good. Inhale forward to three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. Inhale the left leg up behind you. Pull the knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Stay low. Walk your hands forward. Tent up onto those fingertips. Shift forward. Slide the right leg up, then in, then up. Folding over the left leg, maybe keeping that left knee bent. Standing splits. Left hand can cup the ankle. Maybe bring the right hand as well. Walk the hands out in front of you. Start bending both knees, bringing right knee next to left. And then tuck the right knee behind the left. Maybe keep the hands on the floor or perhaps hands to heart center. Shiva squat. Spike through that left heel. Lift up. Rotate the right leg around, crossing it over left. Good. Then slowly step the right foot down, lean forward, shift the weight into the right leg, lift the left leg behind you, warrior three. Slowly step the left foot to the back of the mat. Take a quarter turn, reach the arms up wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to fold. Good. Heel toe those feet a little closer. All right, walk the hands out in front of you, tent onto the fingertips, bend both knees. Shimmy down so you can tuck the shoulders down kind of in between the knees. And now Lift the left heel, grab the ankle, tuck the shoulder under. Heel down, hand down, cupping that heel. Shift the weight to the left. Tense your right fingertips way out to the right. All the weight is over on the left side. Point those right toes. Now bring your right heel to your glute. Reach up with the left hand, grabbing the inside of the right foot. Start to point the right knee outward, then upward. A lot of side body length, trying to stack right knee over left leg. One more breath. And then slowly bend the right knee. Let the right foot come down. Tent onto those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, quarter turn to the front. Pyramid pose. Right toes point forward, left toes point out at a diagonal. Walk your hands forward and fold with a flat back over the right leg. Pull the right hip crease back. Slowly start to walk your hands back. Well, I want you to pull the navel in here. I'm rounding a tiny bit through the shoulders only just to give me a little more space away from the leg and make sure I'm engaging the core. Left hand stays down, right arm lifts, and we twist from the navel. One more. Right hand down. You can stay on fingertips or with palms down. We're going to shift the weight forward, lifting up the heels. Option to bend the knees. Sweep the right leg up and back for three-legged dog. And then move forward, three-legged plank, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Breathe. Walk the hands back slightly. Inhale the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here, maybe walk the hands back a tiny bit more, widen them a little. Option to stay right here. If you want, you can start tenting up onto the left fingertips and crawl them back. Look forward inside the right thumb. Maybe reach up with that left hand and see if you can tap or perhaps bind the right foot, kicking the right knee up and away. Left hand down, keep the right knee bent. Move forward to your plank. Slowly lower all the way to the mat. Bring the left arm out to the left. And then pull that right foot behind you, dropping it down to the floor, taking a twist. Point the right knee upward towards the sky. If you want more here, right arm can wrap around the low back. You can also reach it behind you and try to interlace the fingers. Slowly roll onto your bellies. Bring hands next to the chest. Tuck your toes. Either press through tabletop or through plank. Downward facing dog. Good. Walk your hands back a little bit. Left leg lifts up, bend the knee, open the hip. Widen the stance of your hands a little bit. Either stay here or start walking the right hand back, tenting onto those fingertips. Maybe reaching up and back, tapping or binding the left foot. Keep the leg where it is. Release the right hand to the floor. Crawl the hands forward. Move forward to plank and slowly lower all the way to the mat, keeping that left heel to glute. Right arm out to the right. Roll to your right side. Left foot drops behind you. Taking your scorpion twist. Option to wrap the left arm around the low back. Or you could reach it behind you and interlace the hands. Slowly start to unwind. Hands frame the chest. Press back to child's pose. Knees wide. Heels and hips connect. Forehead and floor connect. When you're ready, lift up. And then we're slowly going to roll forward and down. Turn head to one side. Bring our arms down by our sides. Turn the palms face up. Let the heels flap outward. Finding a prone shavasana. If this feels uncomfortable, you can flip over and come onto your back. letting go. Just find space and stillness. When you're ready, you can start to find small movements, moving wrists, moving ankles, fingers, toes, whatever calls to you to move. Let it be intuitive, let it feel natural in your body. And whenever you would like, the movements can become bigger and more. And you could fill up with that breath and use the breath to maybe push the mat away. Maybe lifting up yourself into a seated position of your choosing, keeping eyes closed, resting your hands in your lap or at your heart. Maybe reconnecting with the intention you set at the beginning of practice and asking yourself how you feel about it now after that movement, after that connection with breath. Maybe you feel like you've achieved it. Maybe you feel ready to conquer it. Maybe it's changed. It doesn't matter. It's just a reflection. Maybe it's a reaffirmation of that intention that you want to set now. And then just take a moment to fill yourself with gratitude for your practice, for your breath, for your body, this time you took for yourself. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for joining me today. And I wish you the most wonderful day. Namaste.